Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, how's it going, everyone? How's it going? A beautiful Sunday night. How's everybody doing Sunday night? Well, let's find out who is here in the house. All right, we got everybody here. Holy. Scalpish, what up, man? Dryan, Trader 007, Terry Dawson, Joey Crypto in the house, Steve B. Adam, Sean Hazel, 44x Punisher, Mac, Yusuf, Kosh, James, Sinceller, what up, man? Poi Pabler in the house. How's your weekend, Poi Pablo? Donna H, Lit G, Bib, Best Con Academy, MRC Trades, what is going on? Jamel, James, LE, Bowser, Chart Terminal, Microtrend. Hey guys, everybody, welcome back on a Sunday night. I'm here streaming live on a Sunday night. I go live every day, as you guys are aware, at 5:30 p.m. Eastern time. Would love to see you guys every day. And I also go live during New York as well, time to time. All right, guys, we had a pretty decent day on Friday, and so let's try to see if we can actually get something out of this tonight. It's a little tricky. When we ended on Friday, I kind of thought that we will gap to the downside, and I thought this market's going to look a little more bearish. But I am taking a look at the Bitcoin. It looks like the Bitcoin is actually a little up. So I don't know. The Bitcoin's up. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin here. Yeah, Bitcoin's up. So we're going to have to take a look at the Bitcoin here today. Right, I think that's going to be important. So I'm taking a look at the micro Bitcoin here. Right, so we are kind of sitting here. The Bitcoin would probably gap up, right? I would imagine it probably would be somewhere here in that 88,000 by the time we start the day. So we've got only 8 more minutes to go, guys. 8 more minutes, and then I think this market, obviously the Bitcoin is going to be ping to the upside. The future is telling us that we will be gapping up on the Bitcoin, probably in that 87 to 88. So we'll take a look. I'm going to have Bitcoin on the right hand side and have the NQ on the left hand side and trade. Based on how the Bitcoin actually moves, I think it's going to be important. It's going to definitely give us some kind of a signal here in our trades with NQ. What do you guys think the market's going to go today? It's going to be pretty crazy, I guess, right? I thought we are going to have some aggressive sell-off on the Bitcoin over the weekend. But we actually did initially, probably early into the Saturday. And kind of like really start to get a nice, beautiful bounce. We're up, I think, about 3% if I'm not wrong. What good news did we have in the weekend? I'm not sure what news we had in the morning on the weekend, but yeah, interesting. All right, guys, we've got luckily we still have about 6 more minutes to go, and I'm gonna be leaning more obviously to the upside here. Right at the start, right at the start, I've got a 200 tick chart here on the left hand side, so the Bitcoin actually ended up moving like the way the NQ was kind of moving last Friday, so we'll see. The Bitcoin, the Friday close is 85k here on the futures MBT. We'll see how this thing moves right at the start. I'm assuming it's gonna be somewhere in that 88k maybe. What would the 3% be from the 85 plus 85? Yeah, we're gonna be somewhere in that 87k, I guess, right? Bowser, man, what is up, man? It pumped every Sunday, long all the way, always grinding. Nice, man. Weekend traders then get cooked. Yeah, if anybody's trying to swing this over the weekend, trying to short this market right at the open, it may not look okay. But I mean, you never know how it's gonna open on Monday morning, right? We got a long ways to go. We literally about 12 more hours to go before we actually open the cash in the morning. So a lot of things can happen, right? We could see this thing get to the upside, but then all of a sudden, as we get to the Monday morning, we may see this thing all the way back down again. So just looking for the setup. Don't even matter which way it goes. That's right, Sean Hazel. That's probably a good way to take a stab in the straights. All right, so let's take a look at the gold as well. The gold did not really do anything, right? Last Friday, it was kind of chopping really hard. So we did not really see anything from the gold. Honestly, I'm not really sure what to expect from gold, to be honest, at this point. But we're still in that range bound. I wouldn't be surprised if we just keep chopping. But I think more important will be the Bitcoin. I really want to see how the Bitcoin actually end up opening, and I want to see how much of a strength we have on this bounce as well. I think that's gonna be kind of like a key on how this market is actually gonna move into tomorrow, because I think we don't have the strength to kind of hold that pump that we had early in the day. Then I think it's not gonna look that great for the cash. Probably it's just the weaker bulls kind of pumping this market, but then the big whales come in and just shut the whole the market and take everything down, I guess, right? The volume's kind of low on that bounce that we had on the Bitcoin, so I don't know. That's what I just think. So let's see. I kind of feel like, you know, we fade sometime. I'm just not sure when, but I think we eventually kind of fade. But is this going to be an ultimate bottom here? Is this the ultimate bottom that we're gonna get at $80,000 in a Bitcoin? And that's tricky. I don't know. What is up, man? Subly, Justin, right in the house. What is going on, brother? How was your weekend? Kushel, DR Media, Suleiman, what up? Trader Axis, Foundry, Captain Price in the house, man. All right, guys. Good luck, everybody. If you guys are trading tonight, I want to be trading. I'll be trading aggressively on my legend trading eval account on 150Ks. So we'll start the day trading the legend accounts and see how this thing goes. I'll be a lot more aggressive coming into today using the micro. I don't know how many contracts actually you could use to trade this 150Ks, but anyways, I will be aggressive. So it's gonna be I think it's gonna be another wild day. We'll see, guys. With the Bitcoin moving 3% here to the upside, I do expect some kind of volatility in this market. So guys, don't forget to smack the like, guys, if you guys want to support the stream. We got our giveaway, by the way, exclamation tiger. Type in that in order to give yourself a chance to participate on the giveaway, guys. And good luck, everybody. And thank you guys once again for being here every day with us. Every day, Globex Asia, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And also, New York, the biggest and the largest trading session, guys. At least twice a week, I will be live during New York. I'll try my level best to be as much as I can, because obviously you guys see me. I trade very actively and very differently during New York versus Globex Asia. You know, just... there's nothing really truly much happening during Globex Asia, but I'm there on both sessions. If you guys want to hang out, obviously don't forget to subscribe as well and hit that notification bell. Every time I go live, you always get notified. Take Profit Trader, yeah, I'm gonna take a look at the payout tab. I think we got a lot of fellow traders on our Discord, really banking pretty hard. I've noticed that, guys. So I'm gonna share my Discord link if you guys want to hang out as well. Before this market starts, guys. The market starts in about a few seconds. Globex Asia. All right, here we go, guys. All right, 2 more seconds, guys. Holy mochaccino, man. We are what at the $88,000. Holy mamma mia. Look at that, guys. Did we actually end up halting this? Did we halt?
The market is open.
All right, guys. I don't know what happened there. I kind of feel like it halted. But look at this volatility, man. Holy mochaccino. All right, guys. Bitcoin up 4.5%. Let's see if this actually end up holding, guys. That's quite a lot of bounce, 4%. So I don't know, man. Oh man, this is oh yeah, it's a pretty wild move. It's a pretty wild move. Yeah. What a nasty bounce. Fiverr Splice Skill, what is going on, brother? Our Paul, what up? That's crazy, guys. That's crazy, man. Look at that bounce we are actually getting here, both on the Bitcoin and the overall market, guys. What good news do we have in this market that is driving the whole thing just to the upside here? Now, of course, we got a long way to go, guys, until tomorrow morning. So let's not get too overly excited because 1% up in this overall market, we can easily see this thing pull back. So, right? Again, getting too overly excited, this market. That's crazy because we had obviously this market got a bounce 2% and obviously ended up going red. So it's gonna be a wild day. Let's not forget. All right, guys, we're getting a little pullback here on the overall market. Are we gonna fill the gap? Maybe. I would doubt if we do it right now, though. Wow, what a wild swing here, guys. Bitcoin trying to pull back here a little bit. When Globex Asia, is this Globex Asia gonna sell off? We'll find out, guys. Yeah, I'm still waiting for my credits on my Take Profit Trader accounts. So yeah, this is some serious bounce that we are actually getting. A little less than 1% on the NQ. The ES is up about 0.6%. So yeah, we really have to have a lot of strength to kind of get this, like, push this all the way back up. We're kind of retracing back into the 50% retracement, right, on the ES. Like, if you just take a look from a Fibonacci standpoint here, right, we're right at that 50%, guys, right at the 50%. Do we really have what it takes to kind of get a bounce in this market, though? And that's $1 million question, which I kind of not sure at this point, to be honest. Bitcoin pulling back here a little bit. Maybe this market is kind of trying to digest the big move that we already had. We'll see, guys, if we end up holding here. 500 area, 24,500 is where we are sitting at. NQ, maybe a little bit of a bear flag here kind of forming, guys. We're pulling back here now, right? I'm pulling back here now. Maybe try to retest a little high at the VWAP and try to pull back further. Let's give it a try here. I'm gonna try. Let me wait a little bit, guys. Let me wait a little bit. I want to kind of gauge where this market's kind of go. Like, what will be the trend, right, throughout the rest of the day? Is it gonna be chop, 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 or are we gonna actually try to fade all the way back down again? Try to pull back, or are you gonna try to short the Bitcoin? Oh man, I don't know, man. The spreads are pretty wild too on the Bitcoin on the micro standpoint. Let's take a look at the gold here for a second. The gold kind of choppy and wonky. Nothing really there in the gold. ES trying to pull back here a little bit, but yeah, ES sitting at right at the 50%. Yeah, it's pretty. It's chopping for now. It's choppy. I'm gonna start to nibble into the trades. I'm just kind of waiting for a few more minutes. I'm trying to practice not getting into a trade right at the gate, right? That's what I'm trying to do. If they announce a peace plan, gold will dip. What kind of a peace plan are you talking about? What kind of a peace plan? That's weird. I haven't heard that before. I haven't heard any of that before. Yeah, I haven't heard any of that before, so I don't know. All right, so here we are, guys. I'm just trying to get a better grip on the directional move. So far, I kind of feel like we're still we may try to chop in this range. That's what it's almost kind of looking like for now. We kind of found a little footing here at that support area at 482. I kind of feel like we may try to retest the VWAP and try to pull back here down again. So that's what I'm gonna try and do, guys. I'm gonna scale into my trade now. Lots of I'm gonna order filled. I'm gonna do the micro. Lots of micro here, guys. Lots of micro. All right, everybody. Good luck if you guys are trading. It's gonna be a volatile day too, so just be careful, guys, if you're trading this.
Order filled. 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 Order filled.
All right, guys. I went short here. I'm gonna try and quickly scalp this, as I kind of feel like I'm playing with the fire here, guys. Let me just exit. Oh man, shit.
Order filled.
Oh my god, I exited the wrong place. 1 second.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order
I exited
filled.
the wrong place. That was an error.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Stop filled. Order 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 filled.
I'm trading Legend right now. Legend. I'm kind of testing the water right now, guys. I'm not expecting some big moves. I'm just trying to test the water. Usually on a Sunday night, right? Yeah. I'm trying to get in and out, trying to get out as well at the same time. Try to, you know, it's like a test drive, right? On a Sunday night, you're kind of like little rusty, so.
Order filled. 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 Order filled.
Yeah, nothing really there, guys. Nothing really there.
Order filled. Order filled.
Oh my god.
Order filled.
Nothing really there. Yeah, lots of in and outs, guys. By the way, I'm not trying to make a home run trades. I'm just trying to test the water here. Right at the start, guys, we are still up here, right? The Bitcoin's kind of trying to hold. Maybe we're getting a little bit of a bull flag here, guys. Bull flag breakout. Let's see if we can actually do that right now. The Bitcoin trying to hold 3.5% now, $87,000. That's where we at. I will be surprised though if we end up piercing through the $88,000 on the Bitcoin. I will be surprised if we do that. Right? That's what I kind of feel. We may. I think we eventually find our. Well, the thing is, right? We got a Thanksgiving Day. I wonder if this market is any market closed this week. I mean, any session closed? Because I didn't get any email about the Thanksgiving holiday. I wonder if there's gonna be any session. It's gonna be closed. When is it closed? Are they gonna be closed tomorrow morning? Is that what it is? I didn't get any email about you know, the market being closed, so I don't know. I am not sure, guys. I may be wrong. 2 half days this week. Oh yeah, last year they closed futures Thanksgiving. Thursday half day and Friday full day. Thursday is, oh, hold on one second, guys. I've got to take a look at this. Remy Rama, Thursday half day and Friday full day market close. Oh, really? Thursday's a half day. And then Friday's a full day close. Okay, I see. Well, I don't know if that's good or bad. Just 1 second, guys. I'm trying to set something up here. Alright, I'm getting some connection issues. Alright, it's what it is. We'll move on. Alright, guys, we are pulling back here right now. The Bitcoin pulling back here as well.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
right? I'm trying to short this market. We may obviously end up getting a bounce too. I will try to add to my short position on a bounce back into the 500 area. And
Order
look for a
filled.
pullback down, I guess. Yeah, do you think we see a squeeze back up? You know, it's we're kind of feeling a little exhausted here, to be honest, man. But again, I mean, if we can pierce through this 530 area, I think this is gonna look pretty good to the upside. But again, the bounce, the Bitcoin has to hold though. The Bitcoin looking weaker right now. I'm on a 5-minute chart on a Bitcoin, and the Bitcoin's kind of looking like lower high to me right now. So. We'll see how it goes, guys. Lots of time.
Order filled.
We got a whole night to trade, so I may be going a little too aggressively on this trade, but it is what it is. I'm trading the legend accounts, the evals, so and it's on a 150k too, so I've got to step up the contract size, of course, right? So I'm gonna look for that little you know, push down here. After a big, huge gap to the upside that we had, right? I'm going to be looking for a pullback at least back into the 460s. And if
Order
I'm wrong,
filled.
then of course, then I get stopped out.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
All right, guys, the orders are getting filled as we speak right now, which is great.
Order filled.
I've got 8 contracts here with me.
Order filled.
All right, guys, we are getting that pullback here now. I think probably retest the 450
Order
now at this
filled.
point. Yeah, the Bitcoin pulling back as well here. I mean, the next level of a support, resistance is gonna be at 478. If we can't get past that, we get a bear flag. We push it all the way down back into the 440s, guys. So we have to get a bounce right now, or we get a nasty little pullback here. Very important area. I'm gonna take one more off the table,
Order
just to
filled.
kind of like put myself in the green here. Yeah, I mean, I could have copy traded this account, but yeah, I did not really feel comfortable doing that, even though it's an eval account. So we'll trade one at a time. I mean, not the end of the world, really, right? We can still bank if we get into a lot of better trades. So yeah, so far we are kind of leaning for some more pullback here. We are right underneath all the EMAs, underneath the VWAP. We gotta break to the downside. If we can't hold this area, then we get a bear flag and see ourselves continuation pull back here into the 440s. Very aggressive, absolutely, brother. It's a very aggressive market, guys. Right, we got over 250 points of pump here right at the start. That's gap to the upside, and of course now we're getting that little pullback here down. But we'll see, guys. Yeah, I mean, I will be surprised if we give literally everything back again right now. That will be a very bearish signal here, right, in this overall market. So, but I think we are kind of seeing that, you know, a little bit of a, you know, they're trying to digest this move that we had. I hope this isn't gonna be a short-lived, man. If this is short-lived, if we get a pullback here, I think this whole move, if we just literally wipe the whole move that we had today, and I will not only just be surprised, but I think it's gonna look pretty nasty moving into the rest of the week, and that's a Thanksgiving too. So, and by the way, fellow traders in the US, Thanksgiving, guys. I hope you all have a great time with your family in the US. right, guys, looking a little weak here. Maybe we get a little bear flag kind of forming here, but we got to really break it down to the 470. I'm gonna try. Oh man, I would like to
Order filled.
add to my short position here, guys. I will do
Order
that right
filled.
now.
Order filled.
All right, guys, I've got
Order filled.
30 contracts here, and gonna be looking to see that little bit of a flush down here. I don't know if we are gonna get that right off the bat, but that'll be really nice if we get it, guys. That'll be really nice. If we get a pump here, then I'll be in absolute trouble, of course, because I've got 30 contracts right in this trade. I'm still up, but I mean, still not good, of course, right? But guys, let's take a look and see where this market actually end up turning into. I'm still leaning more to the downside here, back into the 440s. The Bitcoin pulling back here as well, back into, I think the Bitcoin pulls back into the 86,500 area on the futures Bitcoin. Anyways, guys, we'll see. I may be wrong, or maybe I'm kind of chasing this. We'll find out, guys. We are just about to find out what this market's gonna do, guys. A bear flag if you flush down into the 470s, guys. Good luck, everybody, if you guys are trading this right now.
Order filled.
Oh man,
Order
look
filled.
at that Mochaccino
Order
pullback.
filled.
Oh my god, look at that, guys. That's real pullback that we are witnessing here. Bear flag, flush down. Let's look for the target 450 area, guys and girls and everybody here in the house. Thank you once again for being here with us. Bitcoin pulling back here, 86,900. Just cracked underneath the 87,000. That's quite a psychological level, if you will. So we'll see, guys, if we pull back here further in the Bitcoin world. And meanwhile, the NQ trying its level best to kind of hold this 24,465. I don't know if it's got what it takes to kind of hold. Maybe we'll try, but maybe a little more pullback here. Do maybe 450s, guys. Guys, don't forget we've got a Take Profit Trader 50K account giveaway happening here right tonight. Right? Do not forget to smack the like as well. And do not forget to type in !Tiger to give yourself a chance to participate in our giveaway here tonight, everybody. I am going to exit this trade right now. All right.
Filled.
So let's move on to the next one here. Hold on one second, guys. I'm going to exit this trade right now. All right, so I just want to, I think what's really important for me coming into the Globex Asia here is to really try to identify or where the trend, like where is this market trying to go for the rest of the night, right? Where is the tone? Is it going to be the lower high? We kind of run out of steam and try to pull back. Eventually, after getting a little dead bounce, then flush down, bounce, then flush down, you know what I mean? Just like how we actually got it here. We kind of got to bounce off that 478, got to bounce into the 516, and you got that big fat flush down into the 465. Are we going to actually get something like that here? That's what I'm going to be looking for, okay? Right, so I'm going to look for a retest of the VWAP here and then try to go really aggressively, try to scale into my short position here, all the way back into the 510. And I will exit this trade as we try to get above the 530. So I'm going to actually start doing that right now, guys. Right, this is where I'm going to be. Let's see how much of a bounce that we get here now. All right. All right, we're sitting at 476 now. We'll see what kind of a reaction we get right now. The Bitcoin's kind of pulling back here, guys. Bitcoin looking weak, right? Someone's definitely selling this Bitcoin on a bounce. Yeah. I hope it's not retailers try to just keep adding and adding and adding on the Bitcoin, because they're kind of down a lot so far, and then now it's the big whales kind of selling off here. That will be a little bit of a problem, right, into moving into tomorrow. So yeah, a lot of my friends in Korea were actually kind of very excited to see this Bitcoin up about 3.5% this tonight. So, well, it's in the morning Korea now, but they were kind of very excited. They're like, "Oh, StockTiger, did you take a look at the Bitcoin up 3.5%? Then we are getting reversal here." Oh man, I don't know, man. And this is exactly what I said. It's a little bit too early to celebrate the reversal on the Bitcoin, unfortunately. He may be right, but I mean, we'll see. Honestly, I would have preferred to see a strong reversal pattern, kind of a bounce right at the start, but we get to the upside, but then the gap, we get a shooting star here right at the $88,000, and then we start to get a pullback here. So let's see, guys, if we can actually hold and try to see if we can get a bounce here in the Bitcoin. We'll see. Let's see if this Bitcoin has really what it takes to get a bounce in this market. Is people, the big whales, gonna buy and try to reverse the pattern here? What is up, everybody? Samuel, Future, Sparker in the house, man. Super Mario Sunshine in the house as well. Guys, everybody, welcome back. Team Chang, The Trader Nest, Mohammed, Ahmed, Visible, Tony Chang, Power Patch, Luis, Sparker, Sarah Fix, Mr. Disciper, Yo Vest, man. Everybody, welcome back, guys. Joey Crypto, man, no problem. You have a great day. Real Maximus in the house. Yeah,
Order
man.
filled.
All right, guys, we are getting a little bounce back up again. I'm gonna look to try and short on a pop here.
Order filled.
We are getting a little bit of a strong bounce. Not bear trap. Not a bear trap. The bear flag kind of failed. Let's see, guys. We get a bounce back into the pivot here at the 505 area, and maybe get rejection of that level again. We'll find out, guys. We are trying to retest the VWAP.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
칩스 고성능화 또는 AI 모
All right, that's a rejection off that 500 area, guys. For now. Maybe this bear flag is not over yet. Man, I mean, we really have to get a bounce back into, I would say, 525 at least, to kind of feel a lot more bullish here coming into tonight. So far, I kind of feel like we're hitting that resistance zone consistently and getting a pullback here. So we may get another leg to the downside, and that's going to take us all the way back down into the 440. Guys, don't forget, we got a giveaway happening here tonight. Don't forget, exclamation Tiger if you guys want to participate on a giveaway. And guys, don't forget to smash the like as well if you guys want to support the stream. Thank you so much. Love you guys. It's always great to see you guys here with us. It's my honor to be streaming live in front of my fellow traders, trading live and banking together as a community. If you guys want to see StockTiger trade in the mornings, just make sure to not forget to hit the notification bell as well, guys. You guys know I go live New York as well, time to time, at least twice a week, guys. What time is the giveaway? I have no idea. We'll find out. Peace. All right. How was your weekend, everybody? My fellow traders in US in particular. I hope you all had a great weekend so far. All right, guys, we are getting a pullback here. I don't like this at all, man. I really don't, guys. I really don't. There's really nothing exciting about this rejection of that resistance zone. I really don't like this. I'm gonna try and short this bad boy right here, guys.
Order filled. Order filled.
We'll see if we can get further pullback here down. Maybe get a little pop here too. I don't know, man. We'll see. But I'm kind of leaning. If we can hold this to 466, I think we flush it down. Oh my god.
Order filled. Order filled.
Overall, looking not as bullish as I thought it may turn out to be today. So
order filled.
I've been buying the short, right? I've been shorting this market on a bounce, right? And that's where we are right now, guys.
Order filled.
And it's been kind of working out.
Order filled.
Short the pop is I think where the game is right now. We are constantly getting a pullback on a bounce, and the bounce is kind of short-lived as well. So I don't know, man. Let's take a look at the overall market. We're only up about 0.6%. We are up 1%, guys.
Order filled.
I'm gonna
Order
exit this
filled.
trade right
Order
now.
filled.
I'll exit that
Order
trade
filled.
here. All right, so I mean that doesn't mean that we don't get a bounce. Don't get me wrong. I mean it's just that so far it's been like short the bounce, right? Now it's kind of like a good play. So now we're getting a bounce back into trying to retest the VWAP again, guys. We'll see. Let's see if this market truly has what it takes to get a continuation of a bounce. So far looking weak overall, guys. So far looking overall pretty weak. I mean, it's trying to hold, but right, the Bitcoin's pulling back here. Bitcoin just literally gave back 1.5%. Right, literally just get back 1.5%. Right at the top here to the trough. I think that was literally about 2,000 points pull back in the Bitcoin. So nothing really truly exciting there in the Bitcoin world. The MNQ is kind of chopping here after that big gap to the upside. And let's just take a look at the gold here for a second. The gold is kind of wonky too. Nothing really there. ES is what again? ES is trying to get a bounce. ES, yeah, we are pulling back from that 50% retracement from the top to the bottom here. Back down underneath the 50% retracement on the Fibonacci retracement. Right, we were sitting at 666 down into the 6650. So guys, we're 0.5% away from going back to red on the ES, right? So anything is possible here in this market, right? Bitcoin kind of looking weak, ES looking kind of weak, NQ is kind of trying to hold, but we'll see, guys. All right, guys. Pretty slow, right? We haven't really seen anything wild right after the gap. Obviously to the upside, right? So far, pretty interesting. So it kind of makes sense to be a little patient here coming into after 30 minutes after the open now, right? It doesn't hurt to kind of be a little patient here, but we are getting that pullback though, right? 467, we are getting a pullback, guys. Once again, Bitcoin trying to retest the 800 area now, and the NQ trying to hold the 467. I honestly, yeah, we could see this thing pull back all the way back down into 450, and then I don't know, man. If we can't hold that level, then I think we go all the way back down and fill the gap. Oh man, fill the gap. That'll be quite interesting to see this market pull back and just fill the gap to the downside, right? It's gotta be a fun night, everybody. I tell you that much. A lot of my fellow traders in Asia are fingers crossed. They're like betting on the Bitcoin getting a bounce in this market. A lot of Asians in Korea, fellow traders in Korea are actually thinking we get a bounce back in the Bitcoin and get a reversal pattern here, which it's gonna be yeah, I don't know, man. Is this ultimately is the sell-off over? I don't know, man. I doubt it, man. I doubt. Like, I may be wrong, but I mean, is the sell-off over yet? I don't think it's over, guys. I don't think it's over. Manager 415. Oh, is that Mitch? What is going on, Mitch, man? Is that you on the profile? I can see that. It almost looks like Mitch. What up, brother? Feels like a touch the gap and run, not feel. Maybe. Tiger, are you religious? I am trying to, yes. I am trying to. I wasn't much, but lately I've been very well, not as much as I'd like it to be, but I'm getting pretty close. Yeah, I'm trying my level best, but not till it hits 74,000. Oh man, yeah. I mean, everybody's looking at that 70,000, right, in the Bitcoin. So we actually got pretty close, guys, right? We hit that $80,000, yeah, what, last Friday. So that's actually pretty close to 70, give or take. Like, how much, right? $80,000 right there. If we needed to pull back, everybody's saying that if the Bitcoin pulls back into the 75k, they will be trying to go long. That could be the reverse, right at the 75k to 70k. Give or take. It doesn't have to be exactly that number, but give or take. We actually got it to of course, $80,000. Like, what does that mean? If you truly believe the $75,000 is gonna be the bottom, then I would have literally hopped onto you know, long positions on my swing trades, right at the $80,000, right? And that's what I would have done myself. So maybe this gap to the upside today would be some kind of a confirmation. Maybe. I know a lot of fellow traders in Korea are betting at the Bitcoin being that bottom. 80,000 was the bottom, the ultimate bottom. That's what they're kind of thinking. Me personally, I'm not in that camp just yet. I'm not in that camp. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong, but I'm not. I'm not in the camp. Ultimate bottom is 0. Ultimate bottom is 0. All right, guys, let's be real. I understand it's a Sunday night. Everybody's on a weekend mode so far. By the way, guys, let's get it. All right, the market kind of choppy here. The NQ sitting at 480. Let's take a look at the NQ from a larger time frame. I'm taking a look on the right hand side on NQ on the 30 minutes chart right now. We're sitting at 480, right? And again, like, we got a big fat level here. If you take a look, guys, this is a major level of resistance, right? We really have to pierce through this level to kind of give us that confirmation to the upside, right? We actually got pretty close to that level here right at the open, guys. Take a look, guys. This is the open that we had. This is the open. We got a shooting star, and we got a pullback here, guys. That's a huge level of resistance, and I mentioned that here in this on the right hand side chart. But that's a pretty hard level to crack, right? And we kind of try to crack above that, and we got a rejection, and we kind of got start to get a little pullback here down. We're sitting at 480 from that high at 550, so we literally gave back 130 points right from the high to where we are right now. So 130 points pullback here tonight. It's not a small pullback, right? And of course, we had a nice, beautiful gap to the upside that was literally about 350 points bounce. So I wonder if we are gonna try to pierce through this level today. I will be shocked if we do that. We may, but I will be surprised if we do that, guys, today, right? So I'm not saying that's not gonna happen, but I think that's gonna really set a tone. It's gonna look a lot bullish if we try to crack above the initial high at 536. Yeah, that's 536, and we try to push back into the 605 area. I think this is gonna look a lot more bullish right after that. So maybe get a little bounce during the Thanksgiving, right? Maybe somebody was talking about it, right? Saying, okay, maybe Thanksgiving holiday season, we get a bounce, and then once the Thanksgiving is over, then we start to get some decent sized pullback. Never know what this market's gonna do, to be honest. But so far, I do know that we got a big fat rejection off that 560 area, which is kind of expected with that major level of resistance, right? It's like a brick wall, and to pierce through that during the Globex ASIA, maybe it was a little too much, right, for this market to kind of handle that. We needed a big volume push as well. We never really had that either. So we may try to kind of play in this range bound tonight and wait for tomorrow morning. Well, let's just take it back to the Bitcoin on the right hand side. The Bitcoin trying to get a little bounce back up again, but we're still kind of sitting in that 920. If we can hold this, man, this Bitcoin will go pretty quickly here back down into the $86,000. So got to be really careful here trading the Bitcoin here. We are right underneath the VWAPs too. That's a big nasty pullback all the way back. We're sitting at 88,300 area, guys. We're down to 86,800. That's literally how many points? I can't even do the math. That's like a little less than 2,000 points. So all right, so here we are, guys. The market trying to grind to the downside, including Bitcoin. Both actually pulling back here. Not as much as I thought it's going to, you know, but it's a pullback regardless. Yeah, I'm definitely looking for some trades, but it may be difficult to trade at this level now. We're kind of really trading in that chop range, very tight range as well, right? The most it's going, it's probably about 20-30 points, so it's going to be hard to kind of trade this market. We're right at this level. I wonder what the Bitcoin's going to do, though. The Bitcoin maybe pull back here into the 86K, maybe. I'm kind of leaning more to $86,000 Bitcoin. NQ maybe eventually try to follow the Bitcoin as well. We'll see, guys. I wonder what the gold is doing. Well, the gold's getting a little pullback here. And the NQ trying to get a bounce. We're just retesting the VWAP. Did anybody trade gold? Sorry, not gold. Bitcoin on the weekend? All right, guys. We are trying to get a bounce back into the VWAP here right now.
Order filled.
All right, guys. I'm gonna try and scale into my trade here. I'm gonna try and scale into my trade. We're right at the pivot, guys. By the way.
Order filled.
All right, guys. I'm gonna start with 5 contracts, 5 micro. Rates with Nick. Nika, what is going on, Nick? Is Nick talking to me? I'm not sure. Alfred Haywood in the house, man. What is up, brother? What is up? Yeah, I'm not sure. What do you mean, Nick? I'm not really sure what you're trying to say. Probably just get long and let it run this week. Get up and run. Maybe. Maybe. Or we could just literally chop in this range for all day. Good evening, Jay Stores. What is up, man? Guys, don't forget, man. Type in !Tiger to give yourself a chance to participate on this Take Profit Trader 50K account giveaway. Keep in mind, if you win, there's no activation fee. It's all yours. It is all yours. All right, what a slow market. What a slow market, guys. 492, man. 492. That's all we got. This market's kind of like not doing anything. A very tight range here between 495 to 480. Honestly, it's nothing there, man. I think it's really quiet. Maybe it's gonna be a really quiet rest of the week as well, right? With a beautiful Thanksgiving in the US. You know, everybody's nobody's trading really this week, I guess, right? Maybe it's gonna be a quiet, very quiet week, very quiet week. So we may get a little bit of a low float bounce, a small little, you know, grind to the upside, and do something like maybe this, right? Through the rest of the week, slow little grind to the upside, right? A very minor grind to the upside, low float. And then guess what? And then it gets a big dump once the Thanksgiving is over. We may try to do something like that. If you just take a look on the right hand side, guys, this is what I said. Maybe we may try to do something like this, right? This is definitely in the cards. I think I could be wrong though, but I think, right? Anyways, guys, it's still I need some better move here. We had a nice beautiful volatility right at the start, but we're kind of like really slowing down. or it's Sunday before Thanksgiving and it's just going to range tightly all night, maybe, you know, we could just, like I said again, we could just kind of range bound a small little grind to the upside all the way into maybe 570, 580 area, and then get a big nasty pullback right off the bat from there, right? Maybe right after the Thanksgiving is over. But yeah, but does this market truly has what it takes to just keep bouncing back up again? Me personally, I don't think the bottom is in, right? That's my problem, right? So I don't know what you guys think. No, I don't think. I think the bulk of my fellow traders also think this bottom is not in yet. The Bitcoin getting a bounce, but I mean, it's yeah, it's weak bounce, not a strong bounce we are getting here in the Bitcoin world. So it can be a stupid grind over 600 area. We could maybe try to overshoot over 600 and then maybe get a slap in the face. Maybe. All right. Anyways, back into our trading here. I'm on a tick chart, on a 200 tick chart here. We are sitting at 487. I'm going to be looking for a pullback into the retest the 460. Unless we pierce through the 500 area, and if that holds, then yeah, I think we try to retest the high again. But for now, I'm leaning more to the downside.
Order filled. Order filled.
All right, guys, I've got 20 contracts here on a south side, short side.
Order filled.
Feel the gap, man. I will be surprised if you feel the gap, man. I will be surprised, but who knows? This market's been wild, right? This market has definitely been wild, so definitely expect the unexpected, right? So we'll trade one at a time.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
All right, guys, I'm gonna, oh man, I don't know.
Order filled. Order filled.
I was trying to short this. Sorry, I mean, I was trying to exit my trade, and I said, you know what? I've got 7 contracts. Let me try to hold the 7 contracts here and look for that pullback here down into the 440s. If we get a bounce, I'll try to add, and I'll exit my trade if we get a bounce back into the over 500 area. If that holds, then I'll exit my trade. How many trades did you take? I don't know, man. I've taken a lot of trades even today. No, I've taken a lot of trades. I've been kind of slowing down on my trades, by the way. Not as I've not been as aggressive, but still I've taken some decent sized trades for sure. Yeah, right now. Yeah, so I'm still waiting for credit. I've got three accounts I'm waiting for my credit to. Most probably I think they will give us tonight. For anybody waiting for Take Profit Trader credit, I would assume that we get our credits here tonight. I'm also waiting for myself as well. I've got 3 accounts I'm waiting. Hopefully I get sometime tonight so I can trade those accounts tomorrow morning. Or maybe, you know what, maybe I'm better off just not get credit and just not activate those accounts, because maybe I end up blowing. You know, I'm trying to hold on to trading any of my Take Profit Trader accounts, because you know, I would rather have I like to trade these accounts maybe in December, right? I'm okay to kind of hold off on trading Take Profit Trader accounts between now through the rest of the month. I mean the pro accounts, right? That's pro accounts. I would rather not trade them and not lose them. They usually don't credit till the morning. No, I mean they usually do it overnight. I think by the time you wake up in the morning, you have this credit ready. Usually, yeah. So, but yes, yeah, they've been kind of a little slow, to be honest, too. So I don't know what the deal is, but I have no complaints. I still love Take Profit Trader. It's definitely one of my number one, right? That's definitely number one for me, Take Profit Trader. But but they've been slower. Yes, I agree. They've been slower, yeah. But like the request that I made on Friday afternoon, my my payout request actually got approved the same day. It hit my wallet the very same night on Friday. I was surprised they actually did that. So just so you know that you know, they do process certain things on the weekend too. All right, guys, we are getting a pullback here. This could be a little bit of a bear flag here, kind of forming. I kind of like what I see so far, guys. Maybe we get a kick-ass pullback here, back into the 450, guys. Oh yeah, come on, give it to me. Oh shoot, guys, 470 or back into 470. I kind of like this, man. I'm gonna try and aggressively scale in. All right, there we are, guys. So there we are. We'll see, everybody. I'm here now. I've got lots of contracts now. This better really pull back here down, or I will not be happy. I'm gonna place a lot of limit orders as well, just in case. If we get a bounce here, well, I'll keep adding. We'll look for a pullback. Let's try to target the 450 area, guys. I kind of like that area, but this market has to give it to me. Yeah, I've got a lot to limit orders now. But again, if we get a pullback, so we get a bounce shit, then I'm gonna be very upset. I will keep adding here on a bounce back into at least the 450, 490, 500 area. And then that's it. And then if we keep getting a bounce, then I'll exit my trade, of course. I'm kind of leaning more of a bear flag here, but I don't know, man. Anything is possible here in this market. We're in the Globex ASIA. And we are kind of trying to hold this area too. If we can't hold this area now, then I think we really flush it down hard. Back into the 440, guys.
Order filled.
All right, guys. My order's getting filled.
Order filled.
And guys, we are getting filled. Let's see, guys. I just need the one more push here, guys. One more push is all I need. Let's see. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't. And that could be a bounce. Maybe. Yeah, it's really hard to trade Globex Asia, especially when this market is really choppy. It's difficult. There's no pattern, right? It's just so choppy, like 20 points range right now. I mean, this can be... it's hard to trade. I've got 24 contracts here. It's not like
order filled,
but still.
Order filled. Order filled.
All right, guys. It's just, I mean, my orders are just getting filled as we speak on a pullback here down. So I'll take it. We'll look
order
for.
filled.
Let's look for more pullback here down.
Order filled.
All right, guys.
Order filled.
We are getting a pullback. All right, my final take profit there. I'm gonna move on to something else. That was a nice little trade. I mean, nothing really truly crazy kind of a trade, but still, I mean, I was definitely on the right side of the trade, right? We took the bear flag trade on the well, not on the last trade. I had a I traded to the downside. And literally all my other trades were kind of to the downside as well. So, yeah, not a bad trades. After all, everything's kind of working out the way I thought it is. Again, here today, Globex Asia is banking here again, even though it's an eval account. that winning streak continues right from last Friday, guys, and of course last week as well. So yeah, it's working out. I hope all of you are actually having a great day today, and I hope you guys are banking as well. I really hope, and I do. If you guys were fading me, and if you guys were banking, I'm totally okay with that too. And thank you guys for being here once again. Love you guys. We are now Tokyo is open, guys. Tokyo open, and we are now getting that big poopa pullback here. Nasty. Oh my god, I'm not liking this nasty pullback here, guys. This is no good. This is no good, everybody. Bitcoin pull it back here as well. Yeah, you're waiting for that move and you missed it. Oh man, too bad. Hey man, hey, if this market is truly is strong, it's gonna give you another stab, guys. Do not worry if you missed it, okay? But do not chase it either. If you missed it, just wait for another setup here, guys. You guys are always gonna get a new setups. What time is your chart set to? It's a 200 tick chart right now. I kind of feel 200 tick chart is where my sweet spot is for now. I was trading the 100 tick chart, but then it was really hurting my eyes. Like, my eyes kept rotating every few freaking seconds, and I just couldn't handle that, right? So I moved that to 150k, sorry, 150 tick chart, and I thought it was okay, but then I was like, you know what, that's a little bit too much for me as well. Then I rolled it to 200 tick chart, and 200 tick chart I kind of feel very comfortable with right now. So for now, it's a sweet spot for me. I like the 200 tick chart. But I've got to make sure I've got the larger time frame on the right hand side as well, because if I don't, then I'm gonna make a lot of mistakes, because I've got to see a bigger story, right? I got to see a bigger time frame to kind of gauge where this market is really gonna truly go to before I can actually do my trading executions. Yeah, it's been working out pretty nicely, so I kind of like what I see so far, guys. And once again, thank you guys for being here today. Mucho gracias. No bueno, no pasa nada, everybody. Where's my Mexican friends in Mexico, guys? Are they having a Thanksgiving too? In Mexico? Mexico? Hola amigos, man. ¿Cómo estás, muy amigo, bro? What up? What up, my friends? My fellow traders in Mexico, man. You guys are the best. Oh, there we go, guys. We got a whole bunch. Oh my god. Okay. All right, brother. I like it. Guys, we gotta do another giveaway. Okay, I'm gonna do my first one right now, guys. I'm gonna do my first one. The market's kind of slow, it's kind of dead as well, so might as well do something a little more exciting than watching this freaking market do nothing. Well, I kind of lied. It did not do nothing. It's moving, guys. We literally dumped about 40-50 points here, guys. It's not small. What are you saying, StockTiger? Another bear flag, guys. Another bear flag here. I kind of like it. If this was New York, I would have got into this trade on a short side, but because it's Globex Asia, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna have to be a little more careful. It's yeah, it's falling harder than we think it is, right? So it's yeah, man, we are getting that pullback here, guys. The Bitcoin pulling back here, it just literally gave back. I think what 2% in the Bitcoin. Do we actually give back 2% on the Bitcoin? And what is this NQ doing right now? Let's take a look, guys. NQ is down Yeah, well, NQ literally gave back like 200 points as well, man. This market is looking like it wants to sell off. Are we gonna feel the gap to the downside, guys? Oh my god, this is incredible. This is incredible, everybody. Yeah, it's crazy. I would love to short this bad boy right now, but you know, just try to stay caution because we could just get a boop, you know, a big fat bounce. You know, right? We could get a big fat bounce back into the 460s for all you know. I would love to short this bad boy right now. We are kind of getting that bear flag here. This almost kind of feels like the same trading pattern as we kind of witnessed last Friday. You guys were there with us in the morning. I probably ended up trading like I don't know how many times. I did say I was trading very conservatively last Friday in the morning during the New York. But I did the math and I was kind of trading like I traded like 60 times, which is crazy. And out of the 60 times, we were agreeing 57 times. I was like, you've got to be kidding, man. I may have traded more than 60 times, by the way. I could be wrong. And that could be a little conservative number, but all right, this market's kind of slow right now. I am just not sure. Man, it looks weak, guys. It's a bear flag, man. Yeah, I'm just. I mean, it's Sunday night, guys. It's Sunday night. It's the first trading session of the week. So honestly, we're not trying to be a hero here today, right? It's a long Thanksgiving week. It's a short week too, so. Let's try to have some fun here. Instead of try to become a millionaire here today. Can just the big guys get away with it? Like in what way? NQ 61.8 retracement zone from the Globex Open. Yeah, I think we're probably about there now. Yeah, we're kind of getting pretty close to 61.8 Fibonacci. Who wants to be a millionaire? Everybody, guys. It is all our dream to be there at some point. All we really need to do is get into some solid one single good trade. Let's just say if it's gonna be gold, man, that would be definitely a lot of fun, right? If the gold actually tanked like 500 points, and you've got like 3 mini contracts. And you caught the right move, man. Can you guys imagine if you did the math? That's a lot of mana, lots of US dollar. Guys, man, the Bitcoin pulling back here, man, back into $86,000, 865. All right, NQ also getting a pullback here. A lot of bear flags, guys. We talked about this. I've been calling a bear flag. Rejection of that high, short the pop, and that kind of really worked out the way I thought it was going to throughout the night. And I don't think that's over yet. Maybe that thesis is gonna kind of work out here with us through the rest of the night. I think we'll see, guys. We're only 0.5% up in the overall NQ. That's yeah, we just gave back more than we actually gained. We were up about 330 points, give or take, right at the gap up and right at the top here. And we just get back 200 and somewhat points here, guys. And that's a lot. And then we only have like 120 points away from kind of going back to red again. So, wow. It's going to be crazy, guys. It's going to be crazy. I hope y'all being safe here today. I hope none of you did try to go long and just full port going long on the Bitcoin, looking for that bottom there. Maybe it is, don't get me wrong, maybe it is, who knows, right? Maybe that $80,000 800 area is the bottom. Nobody knows, guys. We'll see. So far it's a slow little grind to the downside, and I'm gonna be looking for you know, I'm gonna look to short the pop here again, but let me try to see if we get a little bounce back into the pivot. Maybe that would be like the 450 area, and I'm gonna try and short this again. That's the dumb bear flag trend line you drew. Oh, thank you, brother. I love dumb trend lines, by the way. All right, guys. I'm in trade of 8. There's only so much you can do with the drawing the trend lines, by the way, right? You guys know that. I just put it out there just to kind of let you guys know what I'm kind of looking for. It's not like crystal clear, you know. This was just to kind of show you, okay, we got a bear trap. Sorry, not a bear trap, bear flag, right? So do not worry, Han. I'm here with you, brother. This is the moment. Oh yeah, this is a little slightly different to Tory Trade's trend line. Slightly different, right? This is a version 2.0. All right, guys, this market's really slow. I really wonder what this Bitcoin's gonna do, more so than the NQ. I would really like to see where the Bitcoin's gonna be here before the night is over. All right, so far kind of slow here, 435. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and do our giveaway while this market's trying to figure out what it really wants to do. We'll go ahead and do our giveaway, guys. I'm gonna close the entry here. All right, don't type in exclamation tiger anymore, guys. Do not do that right now anymore. Yeah, I don't back test anymore. I used to do that quite a lot before in the past, but I don't do that anymore, bro. It's no point, man. Back testing doesn't help me at all. I don't do that. I just get straight to trading. Straight to trading. I love the action. I would rather play StockCraft than do a back testing, to be honest. Just not my thing, unfortunately. Don't type in exclamation tiger, everybody. Stop. All right, guys. Good luck, everybody. I'm gonna pick the winner now. All right, let's find out who the winner is, man. I am excited to find out who the winner is gonna be. Who is that lucky person gonna be? Who is that lucky person is gonna be here today? I'm picking the winner, guys. Market Pilot. Holy mochino, guys. Where is Market Pilot? I'm going to give you 3 minutes to confirm that you are here today. Mr. Market Pilot is here. I'm going to give you 3 minutes to confirm. Market Pilot. All right. 3 minutes. Time sticking now. I think Market Pilot is not here anymore. We may have to redo this again. All right, goodbye. Market Pilot is back here again, guys. Never disappointing. The winner always has to come back a little bit later. And apparently he is here, which is kind of good and bad. Market Pilot, congrats, man. You are the winner here in today's giveaway. I'm going to have to DM me. I'm going to have you DM me as soon as the stream is over. Okay? Do not forget to do that. All right, so there we go. Market Pilot, congrats once again for being the winner here today. And I'm gonna have you DM me on Discord, okay? Just make sure you're verified. That's you, and that's your nickname. And I'll go ahead and take care of your giveaway. Hopefully by tomorrow. But just DM me definitely as soon as this streaming is over. Thank you, and congrats once again for being the winner here today. Market Pilot, congrats, big brother. You are the man. All right, back into this trading now. Everything is just pulling back here, guys. Let's take a look at the gold. Gold trying to hold. NQ and the Bitcoin trying to pull back here now. So I don't know, man. It does look like it wants to pull back here, guys. I think that's what it is trying to do. Mr. Market Pilot is the winner. So we got some bigger giveaways here tomorrow, so do not forget to hop in tomorrow, guys. If the market's open, that is. I think it is, but all right, the market trying to get a bear flag here again, yet again. Wow, man, we've been calling this freaking short the pop the whole night, guys, whole night, which is kind of cool, right? And Bitcoin kind of pulling back here as well down. We just cracked underneath a very important key level here at 375, and looks like we're gonna dip even further back into the 750. If we can't hold this area now, if we cannot get a bounce here, guys, we pull back all the way down into the 700s, and then I have no idea what it's gonna do. Maybe continue pulling back here on a Bitcoin. Bitcoin only up 1.5%, guys. That's not good at all. We were up nearly 4% right at the start, and then the Globex Asia comes in to disappoint. All right, we got a little bit of a bear flag here again. Bear flag again, guys. I kind of like that again for a pullback. It looks like we may end up filling the gap here, guys, but we are only about 120 points away, man. Oh my god, what did I do here? Maybe I should have stepped into this trade with my funded accounts. Maybe not, I don't know. Maybe I should have. I would have felt a lot better if these were funded accounts, but I really like this to the downside. Oh my god, guys, we are pulling back here. Now I'm kind of like, well, the FOMO is real here, guys. The FOMO. Guys, man, now I'm kind of regretting that I haven't traded my funded accounts. But hey, man, it is what it is. Oh well. It is what it is. But that was a nice little call. If you guys were actually trying to short this market right at that high, this would have been a golden trade for you. I kind of just scalped, micro scalped here today. But hopefully you guys took a big chunk of this move to the downside. Oh yeah, Poi Pablo, man. I was a big fan of StarCraft before. I don't play that anymore, but I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind playing StarCraft again. Yeah, it's gotta be fun. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm gonna share my Discord link here. China and the Japan tension. I mean, that tension was kind of there for a while now, for about a week. So nothing really new. That's pretty much old news, if you will. Joy Crypto, what oh, you haven't activated that account yet? It's okay. Today, I mean, it's you're always gonna get a chance to get into better trades setups. Yeah, this is not gonna be the last. We are definitely gonna get some good setups here, guys. But you know what? Honestly, I don't know, man. I just it almost kind of looks like we want to fill the gap here, guys, man. And the thing is, if I try to short this now, you guess what this market's gonna do? It's gonna get a bounce. So I'm not sure, man. I want to short this using my Tech Profit Trader Pro account. I am so tempted to do that, but maybe that's not a good idea. I really want to though, using micro. Yeah, we already down so much. It's gonna be a bit hard for me to chase this at this level. But again, I don't know. I'm definitely a little tempted to go short on a pop here using pro account. So we'll see, guys, what kind of a bounce we get here at this level. Right? I may not. All right, guys, we kind of got to bounce off that 400 area. And let's see if we get a bounce back at least into the 450s and try to short this bad boy again. And look for that continuation of a pullback here into, I don't know, man. I think we technically, we kind of broke the support, by the way, right? Well, no, I lied. On a 15-minute chart, we have a nice, beautiful support at 400 area. But then I think once you crack underneath the 400, I think this thing could go. Yeah, I mean, this thing could go all the way back into the 330. So that would mean we fill the gap, right? Fill the gap and just further deck down. Maybe back into 300 by the time this is said and done. So I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to look for a little bounce back, but then I think I'm going to try and short this bad boy, guys. And I'm going to try and hold that short position until we try to get a bounce back into 490. Excuse me. All right, guys, I'm going to step in to this trade using my pro account. I should have done that right around here, to be honest with you. But I kind of ended up trading my legend accounts, which I don't know if that was a smart move. Maybe it is, because I didn't, obviously, it was not part of my plan to trade the pro account during the Globex, but the kind of a price action that we are getting right now, it's pretty, not just volatile, but it's a pretty clean, lower high kind of a move that we've been getting, right? So it definitely gave us a chance to step into these trades. But I did not, I did not capitalize on that using my pro account, unfortunately. Yeah, pro accounts are pretty much like the funded accounts, right? They just call it differently on a Take Profit Trader. But I am truly wanting to short this bad boy on a bounce. You know, let's just say if we get something like this now, let's say we try to get a bounce, right? Let's try to curl back up, and then maybe we get this big fat pullback here down, right? I'm gonna be looking for something like this right here. All right, and if we flush this thing right now, I mean, there's nothing much I can do, but I'll be looking for something like that. I like to see something like this kind of play out. Yeah, and try to be with I don't know, man. I want to be with the pro account here today. Maybe that's not a good idea. You guys are saying, yeah, maybe it's not a good idea. Gold will flush. Maybe. I don't know if the gold is gonna kind of flush. Guys, don't forget to smack the like, guys, if you guys want to support the stream. Thank you guys once again for being here every day with us during the Globex Asia, and I'll go live also during New York as well, twice a week. Don't forget to hit that notification bell as well if you guys want to get notified every time I go live in the morning. All right, we are getting a little bounce back here. This is what I was kind of worried about. Like, you know, if I try to short this thing at the 413, if we get a bounce like this now, we get a squeeze, then I'll be in trouble, right? So yeah, I mean, the price action that we are getting now, let's try to hold on one second, guys. I'm gonna try and let me just play. What is that again? Where's my account? All right, here we are. I'm gonna try and all right,
Order filled.
all right, I'm shorting this. We are actually getting a nice beautiful bounce on the Bitcoin as well right now, but honestly I don't know if we really have what it takes to continue getting that continuation bounce in this market though. Right, we could probably try to retest the VWAP here, but does this market truly has what it takes to get it bounce, and the bounce actually end up holding? I'm not in that camp, guys, by the way, so I'm just not yet in that camp. Maybe get a bounce back in the NQ, probably get a bounce back into 450, and I'm gonna try and scale into my short position from there, and then exit my trade if we get a bounce back into the 490. Okay, that's what I plan to do here, guys. You went long? Honolulu? Do you actually live in Honolulu? And you went long here? I don't know, man. You went long here?
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
All right, guys. I'm shorting this right here, and I will exit this trade. If this pullback holds, right? If this pullback holds, then I'll exit my trade. It's crushing. Oh my God! Don't tell me. Oh no. Is everything okay? Can you all hear me right now? Something's going on with my Streamlab, guys. I think my streaming is kind of getting crushed right now as we speak. Am I back? Or did it I think you guys can hear me now, I guess. It looks like it's kind of fixed, but okay, so I'm back. But I mean, yeah, it's very unstable. Guys, man, yeah, I'm getting crushed, man. Something's going on here on my it's either my network or it's just the streaming itself. I don't know what it is, man, guys. It's on and off, man. I'm sorry, man. Maybe I have no idea, but guys, we'll see. We'll try to keep running this show here for as long as we can, and hopefully it doesn't crush on me. Yeah, what is up with this, man? We got so many viewers. I think that's probably crushing this. It's crushing this. I don't know. My network's just not very stable right now, guys. I'm sorry. This could just kind of shut it off itself. Oh my God. Winner, it's called. Yes, we've already done it right now. Winner, it's called. We found a winner. Oh, by the way, man, while I was trying to figure out my streaming, we got a nice, beautiful bounce here. We're trying to break out of this area now, too. So we're above the EMAs. It looks like we're trying to hold this, guys. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to try and...
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Yeah, the Bitcoin trying to get a reversal pattern here, trying to get a bounce back up again. And also the NQ trying to do the same thing here as you speak.
Order filled. Order filled.
All right, guys, I'm trying to quickly get out of my trade here. I mean, try to trim down my position here as quickly as I can on a pullback, but we actually ended up getting a bounce off that my break-even area. That's literally at 436. So I'm down overall here on this trade, but let's see, guys. Let's see if we get a bounce or do we get a rejection off this 450 area. We are looking like we are trying to get a bounce back up again. I may be down on this, but Bitcoin trying to get a bounce here as well right now as you speak. Yeah, man, something's going on with my streaming here. It's kind of on and off.
Order filled. Order filled.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Order
all right,
filled.
so here we are, guys. We're trying to get
Order
a bounce
filled.
in this NQ and both Bitcoin as well. So gotta be careful. I may exit this trade if we end up getting a continuation of this bounce that on NQ. Okay.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Yeah, it looks like we're trying to get a bounce, guys. I've got $4,500 drawdown on this 150K account, so I don't think it's as bad. But again, what am I doing? So I've got 40 contracts now, 40 micros. Looks like we are trying to get a bounce, guys. Bitcoin trying to break out of this trend line here, so we also have a break out of this channel range on the NQ. So I may have to exit my trade here pretty quickly, or maybe try to quickly scale in and look for that quick pullback here and exit my trade.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Yeah, these are new Legend 150K evals that I bought on Friday. All right, we got this pivot here at 455.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Wow, it would not want to give it to me at all there. Well, I had a chance to get out of my trade there, but instead we got a bounce. Bitcoin trying to get a bounce, guys. Here, I'm
Order
still kind of
filled.
leaning more
Order
for a
filled.
little,
Order
just a
filled.
little
Order
pullback
filled.
here.
Order filled.
Yeah, it's just 10 points away from where we are now, so I don't know. I'm still looking for that a small little pullback here. I'm just not sure if you're gonna get it. We're right at the pivot here at 455, so we may have to get a chance, but again, it's kind of holding in that zone, that 449 area that I was looking for a little breakdown, but we'll see, guys. We'll see if we get it right now. I may not. I will exit this trade, of course, at some point at the 460 to 465 area. If we can't get a pullback here for at least 10 points, then I guess I'm going to have to exit this trade. Yeah, it looks like, I don't know, man. It's just looking pretty hard to crack underneath that. We may try to retest the VWAP here before we try to get some kind of a pullback here too. Yeah, I'm just not getting what I need, man. I had a chance there, but yeah, we'll see.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order rejected. Order rejected. Order rejected.
That's it. That's the max contract, guys. It doesn't look like I can add any more. That's it. 120 contracts here on a 150k account. Yeah, I may have to exit this, guys. I don't know. I don't think this is gonna get a pullback here. The Bitcoin's got hitting right at the VWAP here, guys, by the way. Yeah, we're getting a bounce here, so I can't. Oh man, thank God I exited that trade. Holy man. So we this is gonna be a bull flag here now. Yeah, I mean, I got a little unlucky because I was just waiting for that few points pullback so I can exit my trade, but it's okay. How much drawdown do I have? I've got $800. Oh, you're fading me? That's fine. Great job, man. Great job for fading me. Yeah, I got a little okay. I was looking for that pullback here just a little bit, but obviously I never got it right. It hit my entry there, as you guys can see. That was my entry right there. It was pretty close to my entry, but never really got that execution, which is fine. We'll move on. So I wonder, are we gonna push back up again? Is that what it is?
Order filled. Order filled.
All right, guys. I'm short with 18 contracts here. Let's see, guys. I'm gonna hold on to this one for a little longer. I may get cooked. I don't know, man. Maybe I get cooked. I don't know. We'll try to add
Order
some
filled.
more.
Order filled.
That's it. 22 contracts. I was with 120, man. This is nothing compared to 120 contracts I was in previously, so. It's probably going to trade back to your entry now, maybe. Yeah, which is fine. I'll exit my trade, but I'm gonna try and hold on to this though, right? Just a little bit, right? I've only got 80. Oh, hold on. I've got to take some down because I've
Order filled.
Yeah, 14 contracts because I've got only $900 drawdown, so I don't think I can hold on to this trade for that long with that sort of a contract size, just in case you get a bounce. Because I still do want to be in this trade. Maybe it's a good thing I did not get into my Take Profit Trader Pro account. Maybe I could have been absolutely cooked on that trade too. So. Yeah, I mean, no, this is, by the way, guys, I'm trading on my eval account, right? So this is not my funded account, so is today the Apex promo the end of the promo today? Today's the last day. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this is the last day. I think it's 24th, if I'm not wrong. I think it's 24th. That's the probably the last day. All right, so I'm trying to short this. I've got 14 contracts. I'm looking for that pullback here. Let's see if you get a balance, then I'm out. But that's what I'm be looking for right now. Let me try to scale down, guys.
Order filled.
All right, I'll exit this trade.
Order filled.
I'll exit this trade. Looks like higher low, maybe. I'm gonna still try to short this bounce, guys.
Order filled. Order filled. Order
and exit
filled.
my trade at probably a 490 area, just in case we get a pierce through that. We got a VWAP here at 468. Yeah, we got a VWAP here at 468. And so far it kind of looked like if we held the 440, which obviously is going to be truly an important area of support. So if we keep holding this area now, then then this market's going to try to get a bounce, right? But if not, then I think we try to retest the low here at 400, and I think that pullback continues throughout the rest of the night. So I think it's very important that we kind of hold this zone. And so far, it looks like it's trying to hold. Market makers, yeah, I mean, you are a market maker too. Yeah, so far we are kind of chopping now, right? So we really have to get above the VWAP, and that has to hold. And let's see if this market truly has what it takes to hold. Yeah, the retest of VWAP kind of pretty close right now, 462. Yeah, I still have some drawdown. Yeah, I've got like $1,000 drawdown on this account, so this account's not over yet until it is.
Order filled.
I kind of like it to the downside here, to be honest. We'll try to scale in, be a little, just a little aggressive here, just to see if you get a pullback here now. We're above the EMA, so yeah, I don't really have a lot of drawdown anymore. So if we pierce through this VWAP, then I think this is gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to exit that
Order
trade.
filled.
Yeah, let me do a little rotation here on the other account, just to kind of like try to refresh myself and not keep digging myself into a hole.
Order filled.
The Bitcoin trying to hold, of course, but I don't know.
Order filled.
All right, I went short again. I add the VWAP here. Yeah, I went short right at the VWAP. I will exit this on a bounce back into say 485, and that's where I'm gonna exit this trade, guys. If we end up getting a bounce, looks like a double top. Yeah, I mean that's what I kind of feel too. But again, I mean you're in the Globex ASIA, like it's gonna be hard to trade overall, right? Just trading itself during the Globex ASIA, it's not easy, right? But again, we're trying to make some good trades, even though there's no real patterns here right now. I'm gonna place my stop at the break even. Yeah, look to see if we can actually get that little extended move here down, or just stop me out at the break even. I'll be okay with that too. Let's try to add some
Order
more.
filled. Order filled. Order
34
filled.
contracts. I'm gonna place my stop at the break even here now. Let's see, guys, if we get an extended move here, man. Are we gonna get that extended move? Really? Right now?
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
All right, I
Order
exited that
filled.
trade again.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Yeah, I mean, the Bitcoin's trying to get a bounce back up again, guys. The Bitcoin's back into the $87,000. And that's a pretty interesting move on the Bitcoin. I wonder how that's gonna make the NQ move, in which direction. Like so far, we kind of held the $85,000 975 in the Bitcoin, right? We just got above the VWAP too on the Bitcoin. So Corey, the scalper, what up, man? Mustafa in the house, man. Adam Daz, what up, guys? Let London give the down to fill the gap. Maybe. Shock Train, what is going on, man? Akira, what is rap? Trading for the W. Captain Price, perfect play in the house. What is going on, perfect play? How you doing? Liberated.
Order
Yoki
filled.
All right, guys, we are trying to get a bounce back here. The Bitcoin looking pretty bullish now. Wow, is that gonna be the bottom here, guys? Is that the bottom? Corey the scalper, you just lost 25k. Hey man, that's like a $40, right? I think you probably ended up getting the cheapest one. Now I have the 85, or okay. Yeah, 25k account's not gonna survive for that long, man. With that sort of a drawdown that we have. Yeah, I'm pretty cooked on one account too myself, so you only lost 450 profits. Oh, I see. I see. Even one NQ is big for 25k account. Well, not really. Not really. One micro on a 25k? Nah. I think 5 micro is probably suitable for a 25k account. I mean, I don't know, man. Sometimes when I used to trade the 25K account on a Take Profit Trader Pro, I used to also get to 2 mini contracts too. 2 mini contracts and try to look for that big swings. And sometimes I got lucky and ended up making a couple $1,000s. And for a nice, beautiful payout too. But you also end up losing that account pretty quickly too. And 25Ks are the problem. I mean, you also have the biggest opportunities with the 25Ks, but you also have, like, it's probably you end up losing those accounts much faster than anything else, right? So that's the only problem. And you kind of like, you have to go back to repeating the same process over and over again. It's kind of like really difficult. Guys, man, we are trying to get a bounce in this market. I don't think shorting the bounce is the way to do this, which kind of scares me, because then is this market truly is going to be a higher low here coming into today? Is that bottom in 24,400 area? Is that it? Do we get a bounce, a short-term bounce, maybe back into the initial high, the 536 area? Is that what it is? Is this market trying to do? All right, guys, I'm gonna have to stay a little patient. We are right at the pivot here, right at the VWAP, so we're gonna have to see if we can break out or we break it to the downside. So we are right in the middle, right? And the bulls and the bears are gonna have to battle within this zone now. Somebody's gonna take over. Yeah, Bitcoin trying to get a rejection off that VWAP, and yeah, we'll see, man. This is a pretty interesting area now. I think if bulls take control and we get a break out of this area, then I think it's looking good, I guess, for the longs throughout the night. I don't know about tomorrow. I don't know about London, but for now, all right, guys, is that a rejection there off the VWAP? And are we going to continue getting a pullback here? Maybe. What if I try to short this bad boy right now? All right, guys, I've got 10 contracts. I will probably end up getting out of this trade if we get a bounce back into... yeah, I think I'll probably exit this at 480. Well, 485. Okay? 485. That's where my exit is. 485. If we get a bounce back into 485, then I get stopped out and I walk away. Let's see. It looks better for long. I don't know if you guys are... What are you guys doing right now? Are you guys actually trading this? Used to suck at trading gold, but lately it's been paying. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't... yeah, I'm trying my level best not to trade gold anymore, but... You're not reading the chart. You just want to short. Opening might be good support. Now, what is your reasoning for shorting at the middle of the orb? Waiting for confirmation. I'm looking for the double top here at the VWAP. That's the reasoning. So obviously you're taking a risk here, but the risk is pretty straightforward. Where is your stop? Your stop is probably in the 480. Because if you break out of this VWAP and break out of this double top, then this thing's gonna go long all the way back into 20 million NQ, right? And that's what it is, and that's why the risk reward is there, right? If you try to short this, pretty straightforward. Nothing, guys. Let's not try to make it complicated, guys. Come on, right? This trading is not rocket science. It's just charts, it's candles, right? Let's just make it simple, everybody. Like, some people try to make this freaking thing like it's like a super science, you know? It's really not. It's like a bull flag, bear flag, and that's it. You know? If you break out, then you stop me out. That's it. What else are you looking for? No, guys, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding too, bro. I'm kidding too. Do not worry. Do not worry, everyone. I am here. If it's not hard, why did you lose 4K on your account? Because I suck. I lost, but I also win too. You're making it sound like I lose all the time. Do not worry, brother. I make a lot more than you do, so I'm okay. I'm okay. It's okay, brother. I lost. I lose too, man. I'm a human, right? I'm a human. Holy cow. Yeah, it's okay, man. You know, there's nothing much I can do, right? It's okay. I mean... yeah, I know, man. The negatives makes a stream toxic. I know, man. I know. Yeah, it does. It does. But you know what? Guys, you know, look, it's a weird question, right? Like, if you are so good, then how did you end up losing $4,000, man? First of all, I'm trading my eval account. I took a step, it did not work out, right? You know what I mean? It's I paid $127 for that account, you know? It's part of the process, right? It's part of the process, so if you don't like it, then it is what it is, right? Peace. All right, guys, we're pulling back here. Maybe that could be the double top, guys, man. I'm going to hold on to this trade. I'm going to place my stop at the break even here. I'm going to trail my stop, and let's see if we can actually hold this 445. If we can't hold this, then I think we push it down to the 430. And this could be a rollover down back into the initial low, 400 area. Yeah, my stop is at the break even now, so I'm going to be leaving at that. And let's see if we get a... Well, do I want to add to my short position? Yeah, I mean, man, it's probably a good idea, but... I want to give myself a little bit more room, right? Just in case we get a bounce, I want to give myself, like, you know, at least 30 points room here. So even if I get stopped out, I still have like 30 points kind of room to play. So by the way, guys, thanks for being here today as well, every day with us. You guys know I go live during the Globex Asia at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And also, don't forget, I go live during New York as well, the biggest and the largest, guys. I go live during New York twice a week, minimum. So do not forget to hit that notification bell. If you guys want to see me go live, boom. Thank you, guys. Add to it and test the VWAP. Yeah, no, I'll just leave it at this. My goal here, probably just retest a low. And quite honestly, I'm looking for a more so than this trade. I'm looking for this market to kind of pull back. I like to see that real, true, I would say, a flush in this market. I would really love to see that, right? And obviously, it's got nothing to do with my futures trading, my PROPFIRM trading. It's just that I would really love to see that flush, right? Flush. On a Bitcoin world, I want to see that big flush down, take it all the way down to like 70k, right? Maybe overstretch it to 65, somewhere on there. It would be really nice if we do that, right? That's gonna be a nice, beautiful, clean move to the downside, and we could have a chance to kind of load in some swing trade, obviously on your personal live account, on my personal live account, right? I would love to see a pullback in this overall market. not just for now, but obviously through the rest of the month. We'll see, guys. I may be wrong, but it looks like so far we got a big fat rejection off that 470. That's the VWAP retest, and now we're trying to retest the low now. So that's wow, incredible, guys. We could fill the gap to the downside as well. I'm gonna trail my stop back into the 440, right? And I'm gonna be looking for that retest the initial low here at 400, and then maybe I don't know, maybe we could fill the gap, guys, man. This could be crazy. This could be crazy. Fill the gap to the downside. You know what I mean? This would be wild, guys. Can you guys imagine if we actually end up filling the gap to the downside? That's gonna be sick, man. Come on, KSU, $20,000 Bitcoin. That's asking for too much now, right? I'm not in that camp. But again, guys, we got a nice little pop here in this market. We got a nice little pop here. I'm gonna take
order filled.
Oh, no.
Order filled.
Oh my god, guys, I pressed the wrong button. Oh well, maybe that's a good thing, I guess, but I pressed the wrong button. I was trying to take some profits off the table, but instead I exited the whole trade, which is fine. I guess maybe that's a good thing. We're getting a little bounce off that 415. We did not retest the low here, by the way. Oh man, this is a tricky market to kind of play. But look at this big wild swings, guys, man. We're right at the top here, the VWAP. That's a 60 points up down, guys. It's pretty wild. And that's a pretty wild moves that we are getting here in this market, guys. Keep in mind, this is Globex ASIA. This is not even New York, and we're getting that this kind of a move. It's pretty volatile. Pump now, Bowser. Yeah, I mean, we could. I'm kind of still leaning more to the downside. I'm not biased to the downside, by the way. It's just that the technicals is telling me that we could continue pulling back here, right? That's what you know, we kind of see. I mean, this was pretty much a bear flag, but obviously we kind of overshoot it back up into the VWAP, but then that could not hold. We actually got a nice beautiful flush down into the 410s. Now let's see, guys, we got another one. This is another level of resistance. Now if we can't hold this, then I think we push down again. NQ gap you are talking about, the 360? I'm not sure. I think so, yeah, 360 area. Yeah, we are getting a bounce. All right, that's a nice bounce that we are getting here in that 440. We just broke out of that very important key level, but we got to hold this, right? We got to hold this. So far it doesn't look like we're holding. Bitcoin trying to hold the EMA here, support at 400 area too. Sorry, not 400, that's 614 area. We got a rejection of the VWAP, but we're getting a support in that EMA. So I don't know. It's it almost kind of feels like a consolidation range bound, channel range bound, right? So we're not really getting any kind of a follow through to either direction, but rather we're getting that channel range. So it's usually when it's a channel range, it's kind of hard to trade, to be honest, because you got to quickly get in and out. Anyways, yeah. So far, it doesn't look like it's trying to pull back or trying to get a bounce. In a chop world, we're in a chop land right now, guys. And that's what it is. Yeah, maybe you're trying to grab some more liquidity to try to make some impulsive move in either direction, which I'm kind of leaning more. I don't know, man. Like for Bitcoin, just purely based on technicals, I'm kind of seeing inverted head and shoulders kind of playing out as well, right? This could be what it's trying to do right for now. That's what I kind of feel like this is trying to do, and try to pierce back up and then maybe kind of fail and just pull back. I don't know, but for now I kind of feel like this is what this market is trying to do. And again, I could be wrong, but that's what it's kind of looking like. And maybe try to build more liquidity here in that in this range and try to break out, or maybe try to pull back here too. It doesn't necessarily have to break out, but it's just that we may be seeing this inverted head and shoulders kind of play out. But again,
order filled, order filled, order filled.
All right, guys, I've got 10 contracts here now on the NQ. Hold on one second. Little mistake here. One sec. One second. That's
order filled.
Sorry, man. That's a little mistake. I exited that trade. At least I accept my mistakes. Maybe. NQ about to break down trend line. Yeah, man. Honestly, I kind of. Oh man, it's hard. We're still in that channel, so it's gonna be hard for me to say it's gonna go up or down at this point. Something's gonna break. We just not like. The break isn't happening right now, so I'm gonna have to just patiently wait for this to kind of play out. Vic 8125, you should do an X live so we can have a voice dialogue with you. I don't know about that. Yeah, we're kind of chopping here. Oh, let's just take a look at the NQ. See the NQ trying to find a footing here as well, right? NQ trying to find a footing at the EMA. We got a nice little support in that 414 area. But again, it's really choppy, right? We're kind of like getting that indecisive doji candle on a 30-minute chart on NQ. So, and we got rejection off the VWAP again. No. There's really nothing there to kind of trade off this level now. But man, I really can't wait to see how Bitcoin's kind of play out overnight. Right, this Bitcoin's gonna be pretty pretty interesting. So we got a big level to kind of watch. Maybe we try to see a bounce back at least into the 90,000 on Bitcoin, and then that kind of fails and try to roll over down. We are kind of holding this really nicely here, $87,000 on the Bitcoin. So yeah. So we are retesting the VWAP here on NQ, and it's trying to get a bounce back up again. Both NQ and Bitcoin trying to get a bounce, guys. You almost kind of feel like this market wants to get some kind of a balance here today. It may fail at some point, but for now, it almost kind of feels like it wants to get a bounce. That's what it is. So the Bitcoin trying to get a bounce, and the NQ as well at the same time. So I don't know. Bowser, yeah, you said it's gonna pump. Yeah, that's right. Coach Fred in the house. What is going on, man? Nice inversion on a 1 minute chart. I'm gonna 200 ticks, but yeah, it does look like an inversion long. We just cracked above the EMA here. Sorry, not the EMA, the VWAP. Do you trade gold? Yeah, I do sometimes, but I always get into losing trading gold, so I try not to trade gold because I've just not been that great. Gold looks like it wants to pull back here, right? Yeah, gold looks like it wants to pull back, right? Gold looks like it wants to pull back. Is everybody seeing kind of like a similar pattern here in the gold? Or maybe we try to get a bounce and get rejection off that one. So let's just say we try to do something like this. Maybe this is like the best case, and try to do this, and this kind of fails, right? And then we get that nasty dip from there, and do something like that, right? What do you guys think from gold? Yeah, I better stay away from gold for sure. Yeah, I've not been a good gold trader. Not that it's any better in NQ, but I mean, certainly better for sure. Maybe something like this in gold. I don't know. What do you guys think? It looks like it wants to get a pullback right at the bat and do something like this, but you know, gold definitely gives you a lot of surprises, right? So anyways, back to the NQ, sorry, not NQ, the Bitcoin on the right hand side, try to get a bounce, and NQ trying to hold as well. So if you long and wait long enough, you'll be in the green with the gold. So you're saying the gold's gonna actually get a bounce? Is that what you are kind of thinking? I don't know. All right, I think things really start to slow down, by the way. Right, as you guys can see, it's not moving at all now. We had this big moves, and obviously I did not capitalize as much as I would love to have capitalized. I've just not done that, and now we are not moving at all. Oh, maybe I lied. This market's trying to move now, guys. We are sitting at 8:18 p.m. Eastern time. The Bitcoin trying to get a pullback here, and Well, one second, guys. The Bitcoin trying to pull back here as well. Got a rejection off the VWAP. Oh my god. Incredible. Let's try to short this bad boy right now, guys.
Order filled.
All right, I'm gonna try and short the pop here again. I'll look to see if we can actually get some rollover down. Looking for the 40.30 to hit, then long to 40.90. Oh, that's your gold. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, kind of might drop a lot, but has a long Akira. All right, that's what you think. You stay away from gold, gaming WDL. Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to stay away from gold, not because I don't want to trade gold. I want to, but I'm just not good at it, right? And I'm just, you know, I just make bad calls trading gold. I think it's more I don't know. I don't think it's just the technicals that kind of matters to trade gold. It's a little more than that. So, and I just don't have the I just don't have what it takes to trade gold and be a lot more profitable, if you will. So might as well just stay away from gold, I guess, right? All right, guys, I'm short. I'm gonna scale into my short trade here and look to see if we can actually get some follow through, extended move to the downside. We may try to shoot it back up into the 500 area. Maybe that's definitely possible. Yeah, maybe this could be the double bottom is here as well, but that's what I said here as well too, double top. But then it almost kind of looked like it's a double bottom here as well. We kind of got into that bottoming process, but we also did not have that juice to a momentum push here in this overall market. So I kind of feel like, you know, this could give us that pullback that we're looking for. Maybe we'll see, guys. There's not enough volume either, so I may be wrong, and that's why I'm kind of like scaling into my trade. I'm not overly too exposed with the contract size. It's just like, you know, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, probably at most 10 contracts by the time it's said and done. And I will exit my trade at that 500 area too, just in case we get a bounce. And I'll probably be down like $400 maybe. So right, so I've got a hard stop here, 500 in area. So we'll see, guys. If we end up getting a pullback here, I will add to my short position. If we can crack underneath that 440, and if that breaks, then I will add to my short position. Uh, 10 contracts on micro commission is way expensive. Well, yeah, I mean, if you're on but if you lose, then yeah, it kind of gets costly. But if you're on a winning side, I mean, it's you know, it's all gonna get covered nicely. So like if you get into a trade with, let's say, 100 micros, that's like, I don't know how much, $130 maybe, depends on what firm you're using. But then if you're up $1,000, that's like $100, give or take. You're still up $900, you know what I mean? But if you're, that's when it starts to get hurt, when you're down on your trades. And that's when it kind of get hurts really bad, right? Because these things all adds up. So you're already on a losing trade. On top of that, the commission that you're eating by going heavy on your micro contracts, and that really kind of start to add up. And that's when you go, okay, shit, man, I'm in trouble. But if you're on a winning side, which obviously I'm assuming not just me, but a lot of my fellow traders, at least up 70% of the time, then I think we're okay. So guys, I'm looking for that pullback here underneath that 430. If we do that, then I think we have a chance of a follow through down. Then I'm going to add to my short position there and look to the right, the short. But if not, then I'll be in trouble. Yeah. But for now, I'm up, I guess, with 2 micros. Nothing really big deal, right? Not a big deal. The market's not moving anymore. Now let's take a look at the gold here for a second. But the gold's trying to get a pullback here now. The Bitcoin trying to hold. Bitcoin's trying to hold, guys. Bitcoin trying to hold that 86,700 area. I think if we pull back underneath that 430 area, I think this Bitcoin has some more room. Much more room to the downside. So this Bitcoin better hold, right? If we crack underneath this area, then I think we see something like that. Oh my God! And gold. Sorry, not in gold. In Bitcoin. And that could probably take us back all the way down and fill the gap, right? If we can't hold this though, 465. 465 is a big one here, 465. So if we can't hold this area, then I think we pull back pretty hard. And we could end up filling the gap, of course. And that's going to be bad for Bitcoin, because Bitcoin had a chance to obviously get a bounce, right? But if you roll over down, then I think we're in trouble. I mean, just give or take. I'm not saying 70% is the win rate for everybody. I'm just giving you guys an example. Or even 60% is fine, maybe. Well, charts over trader rate, Corey the scalper, really? What do you mean? Are you saying wealth chart is better than trader rate? Why is everybody saying the Apex promo ends today? Is it ending today? Really? I don't know. All right, guys, man, this market, man, how hard can it be, guys? This market is really having a hard time trying to move, right? So the chop is real, guys. Incredible chop here we're kind of witnessing. Guys, once again, I'm just gonna go use the washroom. I'll be right back. 1 minute.
Order filled.
All right, guys, looks like we got a little bounce. One of my order got filled. Oh yeah, of course, it's not easy to trade in front of a big audience, right? It's not easy. I'm still kind of like trying to get used to it, but as of course as this channel grows and we've got more audience, it's gonna get harder and harder for me. I've got to get better at feeling comfortable. That's obviously not the case right now. So yeah, it's not. There's definitely that added pressure, if you will. Of course, I'm not gonna lie. I wish it was easy, but it's really not. Yeah. But at least I mean, it would have been a lot better if I was actually trading in front of this big audience, like during New York, it would have obviously been a lot easier, but the problem is Globex ASIA is a different animal, right? It's tougher, not because it's a difficult market, because this market truly does not give you what it takes to. There's no pattern. It's very fragile, right? It does its own funky stuff. Sometimes, a lot of times, that's why it's a lot harder to trade the Globex ASIA. Oh yeah, I mean that also kind of makes sense. Dugo Daddy, I think that's also making kind of sense. You're trading against the bots or robots or whatever you guys want to call it. Maybe that's also kind of making sense. But yeah, it's generally speaking, it's just much harder, right? And that's why I love trading New York a lot of cases, and yeah. But this pressure of being in front of obviously this big audience is just not easy, right? Just gotta kind of get used to it. I will at some point, not right now.
Order filled.
All right, guys, we are getting a bounce, man. I'm down. Luckily, I'm only got 5 contracts, but I will stop. Well, I guess, yeah. Let me just try to hold this and maybe exit my trade at 500 area if you get a bounce back up again. Look at this bounce that we are getting, guys. This could be a bull flag here, as you guys were saying. And this could be another bull flag here as well right now. Let's see. If we kind of hold this. We got that resistance now, a heavy resistance at 494. That's a big level to kind of crack. So actually, you know what? Let me just have my stop here at 510. 510 is probably a good place to be. All right. No, I'm not out of my trade just yet, guys. I'm not out of my trade. It's not over yet, guys, by the way. So we'll see. It's a bull flag, or it's a fake. We're getting a lot of fakes, by the way. Yeah, somebody asked me about funding ticks. I'm seeing a lot of comments on about funding ticks here on our Discord right now. I completely forgot to read these, but I think Knowledge Power also stated there's something going on there. I haven't read that. Does the trade on done in fact of trading forward? So there's a lot of adjustments here coming from funding ticks. I'm starting to not really like them anymore. Just think about it, guys. We got a lot of firms. If somebody try to play dirty, I'm all in. I'm okay. I'm gonna change firms like it's you know, blink of an eye. You guys are gonna see me trade something else right off the bat. It's I just don't like how many rules did they actually end up changing in the last span of less than a week now. So I don't know, man. I just don't like the fact that firms making those suggestions like that. I'm starting to not like it, guys. So I don't know. I'm not I'm not. Look, you know, just, you know, I've got to go with what my heart is telling me, right? So far, based on what I'm seeing here, all my fellow traders saying, I don't go to their Discord, the Funding Ticks Discord, to take a look at what those changes are, but I'm seeing a lot of comments said, you know, from my fellow traders on our Discord, and it's just not looking that great. They're making it sound like it's for the better for the traders, but it's really not the case. Like Andy is saying, the funding ticks no longer have purchase reset available. And why is this reset's not available? Because it's cheaper, right? So they're trying to bring down the cost by increasing their price on their accounts. Yeah, man, I don't like it. I don't like the way it's going so far, and not just them, but there's a lot of other firms trying to make adjustments too. You know, it almost kind of feels like we as a trader, we are just getting a lot better, which is great. And these firms are kind of making adjustments and trying to move everybody to live accounts now, right? maybe you get few payouts and then it's like all of a sudden they're gonna move you to live and it's like, what the F, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna have to make some I'm gonna have to make some adjustments here. We'll see. I'll let you guys know how it kind of turns out. Breakout's getting chopped. How is funding ticks challenge? Funding ticks challenge was actually pretty good until now, but I think they're starting to come up with a lot of changes, which I'm not personally liking it. I don't like. Lucid is fine too. Again, like I said, a lot of these firms are coming up with these funky rules and trying to be smart with us. You know, like Lucid Trader, for example, did their offers at 25 and 50k accounts, but why not 150ks? Why not? What is the problem? You know what I mean? I don't understand. I've never seen a firm offer on certain account size only. Like what the thing is it? You know, I don't understand that. 10-second rule too? Yeah, maybe. I'm pretty sure there's some who does that. I don't know which firm actually has the 10-second rule too. If a firm starts changing rules, yeah, I mean, we got a lot of firms, guys. We got tons and tons of firms. It doesn't have to be necessarily. We don't have to necessarily stick to one. And that's exactly what I've done last year. I don't know if you guys were following me throughout my journey, but last year for 12 months, I've been sticking to one firm. You guys probably know who it is, and it did not turn out to be very good for me, right? So it's always really nice to be exposed to a lot of different firms and get kind of like familiarized with all these firms by trading all of these firms, right? Then it's kind of easy. It gets pretty easy for you to kind of flip from one firm to the other. Yeah, and I've made such big progress, right, over the years. I mean, 16 months ago, trading one firm, I got into a lot of trouble with a lot of denials, right? I don't have to worry about that anymore. And if I get a lot of denials, then I move to something else. You guys see on my left hand side, on my Excel spreadsheet that I've shared with you guys, if you just take a look at that spreadsheet now, you see my payouts, right? You see my payouts. It's pretty nicely spread across the across like 4 or 5 firms, right? You got Top Step there, you got Funding Ticks, you got Apex, all kind of like in that $4,000 to $7,000. And obviously I'm pretty close to getting over my target too. I've got $35,000 as my target. I'm getting pretty close to that number, which I'll be very grateful and content. But again, that's what I'm saying. It's always nice to kind of like spread your exposure. It becomes a lot easier, by the way, by doing that. Buellanox, I think it's a good firm. I definitely do think Buellanox is a good firm. I've just not been very good at it. As you guys can see on that Excel spreadsheet chart, I've got 0 accounts with Buellanox and I've got 0 payouts, which is fantastic. And quite honestly, after being not as good, I kind of like stopped trading Buellanox for a little bit. But I am gonna have to step back here with the Buellanox pretty aggressively moving into December, guys. You guys gonna see me get a lot more aggressive and proactively trade Buellanox into December, right? I'm just waiting for their 91% off too, so I can load in like, I don't know, maybe 20-30 accounts and restart all over again. But I will get there with Buellanox. I think Buellanox is definitely one of the better firms out there that I kind of feel like I should have done a lot better. But you know what? I made a lot of mistakes with Buellanox, so I don't know why, but I get too aggressive every time I see Buellanox accounts, right? You know what I mean? I don't know why. There are some firms you just want to be really aggressive. I don't know what it is, but I am going to start taking Buellanox very, very seriously. I will trade them in December. I'm just gonna have to wait for maybe another week or two. Yeah, but you guys are gonna see me with lots of accounts with Buellanox down the road. I really have to get better at trading Buellanox. I think Buellanox is not difficult to trade, to be honest. They offer you $2,500 of drawdown, right? On a 50k account. That's not small. It's pretty good. So it's really small. One thing I did not like with Buellanox was the reserve, $2,600. Don't you think it is too much? I think it is too much. That's why I like Apex over Billinox. But again, on a positive note, it kind of helps you, right? If you're above the buffer, and if you, let's say, if you're over, say, $4,000, and if you have to kind of be forced to keep that $2,600, it's not a bad thing. It's gonna kind of help you as a trader, right? To have that reserve backup kind of sit there, your likelihood of losing that account is gonna go a lot less, right? And that's why I think it's okay. In that sense, on a positive note, I think that's pretty I guess a good thing. But you know what? There's a lot of traders that I know. It takes a lot of payouts from Billinox, right? And their net profit, right? Their payout versus how much they have invested on paying for, of course, their accounts is pretty good, right? And I see how, and I see how that kind of works. I just got to get better at it, right? I'm just not good. I'm just not good at trading Billinox, and that's it. I've just got to get better at it. And I will in December. Not right now, in December, guys. Isn't Billinox losing Project X platform? And I mean, everybody's losing Project X platform, I guess, from based on what we know, right? But then what does that mean? Is Billinox going back to Quant Tower? Because that's what they were using before they had Project X, right? So maybe if they go back to Quant Tower, I have no problem with that. Quite honestly, I prefer Quant Tower better than Project X now. Anyways, guys, this market's kind of choppy here. Back down to 444. We got a bit of rejection there, and we are getting that pullback that we were kind of talking about. But in the Bitcoin, we still have to get below underneath the 530 to get a lot more bearish, right? And we're trying to crack underneath that very important 440 on NQ2. So if we get a pullback there, if that doesn't hold, then I think we could try to retest the low here and maybe continue rolling over down and give us that lower high kind of a play. Because I am going to try and add to my short position here right now, guys.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order
Right, guys,
filled.
and I'm going to place my hard stop here right at the VWAP, guys. My hard stop right at the VWAP. I'm going to look for a target back down into the initial low. Wow, look at this, man. Yeah, Project X. I used to like Project X, not as much anymore, but I mean, we still have lots of traders loving Project X. I think it's just me personally. I'm just not liking as much as I used to. Not anymore. What is up, man? Roa Traits in the house. Good evening, sir. Welcome back, guys. Anyways, are we gonna try to get a bounce off this level now? This is gonna be a big one, guys. If he flush through, then it's gonna go. It's gonna go pretty quickly here. Buckle up. Take the profit at 24,420 area. Yeah, that's where the next level of support is gonna be if we can't hold this area now, right? At 440. Guys, don't forget to smack the like, guys. If you are new here into the stream, thank you guys for your support. Robot trades, I have no idea. I'm hearing about their rule changes. I'm gonna have to take a look and make some adjustments to my trading firms. I'm starting to not like them anymore. That's why you see me trading Legend now. Legend. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. But Legend Trading is coming up with a nice little offer that we have here. So I'm trying this firm. It almost kind of seems like they're pretty good. There's no activation. I'm using their 150 case, which is 127 bucks right now. So I took a stab and I bought some accounts and want to see how it really all turn out. This is probably the biggest offer they've ever had. So I'll try them. If I like them, I'll continue building my accounts with them, and then and go from there. In the meanwhile, try to stay away from firms making a lot of adjustments. So hey bro, new to your channel, do you trade every day? Digital mix, I trade every day. I go live during Globex Asia at 5:30 p.m. Eastern time every single night, and on top of that I go live during New York as well in the mornings, minimum twice a week. There's no specific date, but at least twice a week. So yeah, so just make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell to always stay notified every time I go live in the mornings. But yes, Globex Asia every day at night. Liberated 49.47 Legend is good. Okay, yeah. So I'm trading them. I'm gonna try and be a lot more aggressive with Legend. I think they're pretty good firm based on what I am hearing so far. Nobody really had a lot of bad things to say about Legend, so far I kind of like, but we'll have to go through the process again. Right, they're fairly new to me, so we're grinding down right now, guys. All right, guys, we're rolling over down 430 now. We're pulling back here. Bitcoin pulling back as well at the same time. Got a rejection off that VWAP, guys. That's a pretty hard rejection there as well. Got a big fat red candle here. Pull back on both NQ and the Bitcoin. The Bitcoin's only up like 2% now, and guess what? NQ is only down. It's only up like 0.5%. So guys, man, this is gonna get pretty wild and pretty interesting here moving into the Thanksgiving week. Anybody trading Legend right now? Can you let me know if you got some feedback on how the firm is? I'm fairly new to Legend. So far I kind of like it, but maybe there's something else that I don't know. If you guys want to share your experience, first-hand experience with us, we'll be really appreciative. Yeah, but yes, I am going to be very aggressively trading Vilanox, by the way, going forward. Yeah, that's definitely not in my like. It's 100%. I've got to get much better at trading Vilanox. Like we have lots of traders here already. I think Bowser, a big trader with Vilanox, and we've also got Raw Trader, also a big banker with Vilanox too. So. They say not allowed it in Canada. What do you mean they're not allowed in Canada? Not able to access their site from Canada? Legend? No, Legend, the accounts that I'm trading right now are all Legend accounts.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Legend, you can trade anywhere you want. You can trade in Canada, anywhere. I don't think that matters. I think.
Order filled. Order filled.
All right, guys,
Order
man.
filled.
We have no absolute extension here. Extended move. I'm trying my little best to stick to the trades, but
order filled.
I'm just not getting what I need.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Lark. Lark funding. I have no idea what Lark funding is. Yeah, I have no idea, man. Well, what is Lark funding? I've never heard of them before. Yeah, for Legend, try. If you're Canadian, it's there right now. Just click on that. You should be able to get an access to this firm without a problem. As far as I know, I'm Canadian too. I live in Canada, so it shouldn't be a problem. What a chop here, guys. What a chop. Bounce, pullback, incredible. I don't know, man. What a bad chop that we are kind of witnessing here today. Right now, we had a pretty wild move right at the start, and then now it's kind of like really wonky. So I don't know. Maybe this could be. Let's just try to look for a pullback here into the 400 area, guys. And that could probably be my final take profit in that zone. Yeah, but it's not a good price action so far, right? It's too much chop right now, thanks to Globex Asia. Yeah. Too much chop here. I don't like this chop. Yeah, it's really hard to trade these chops, right? Chop, chop, chop. It looks like it's a follow through, a pullback, and then it's like gets a bounce. All right, I'll exit this trade or what now? Oh my god. I'm kind of thinking we pull back, give us a little pullback down, but maybe a pull back into the 400 area, guys. I wonder if this week is going to be pretty slow due to Thanksgiving long weekend. Team Canada can trade with Legends Trading. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, Wiz No Fear is right. Wasn't Lark for Forex. I don't even know who the Lark is, but it does look like they're a Forex firm. Yeah, they are Forex. Okay, yeah. I mean, a lot of these firms actually come from the Forex world, so. Jeez, man, guys, I'm looking for that pullback. I don't know if I'm going to be getting that. The Bitcoin trying to get a bounce back above that level that we've been talking about, and 2.5% up. That's 2,000 points, guys. A bounce on the Bitcoin. But we still have a long ways to go, man. The Bitcoin still needs a lot more juice to kind of break it out. Having a tough time to do that right now. So you, everybody, Code Tiger gets you the Apex. Oh, yeah, Wall Street retracement to that zone. Thanks, Corey. How many days does funding takes for eligible for payout? You've got to trade for, you got to have 5 winning days of $150 or more, right? And then you can request the payout. All right, we're really kind of chopping in this range, man. There's really nothing there, guys. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to trade this price action. I wonder where this is gonna go by tomorrow morning, though. I'm very curious to find out where it's gonna be by tomorrow morning. Let me see how much of drawdown I have on this other one. I'm down quite a lot. I've got $400 drawdown. Yeah, I've got some work to do there. I don't think this account's gonna survive, to be honest. Not this one, the other one that I'm down about $4,000. But, you know, I'll exit this trade here. Yeah, it looks
Order
like we're trying to
filled.
reverse back up again, guys. Right? We're kind of holding this 440 to 430 area. So I don't know. And it's still choppy right now, guys. It's really choppy. Holy man, I can't trade this price action anymore. Trust me. Do you have a full port? Of course, yeah. I full port a lot of times, especially on my eval accounts. I full port all the time. And of course, it depends on what firm it is. If it's a cheapo like $16 account, yeah, I full port very nicely. One of these days, I'm gonna full port in front of my fellow traders on a live streaming. So hopefully, I see you there too. And there's one guy in short position using bookmap. He is targeting all the way to 400. 400. Yeah, I am kind of leaning more to the downside, to be honest. But again, it's so choppy. This price action is not worth your time to try to guess where it's gonna go. Probably just better off just not trade this price action, or maybe try to be in like 2 or 3 micros and kind of hold it. Can you flip from your E-mini to micro with Take Profit Trader Pro? Can you flip from, what do you mean? You cannot be at the same time, but you can trade mini and micro at different times, of course. But if you're at the same time, you'll be in trouble. Yeah. Are you overall successful trader, bro? Digital mix. Are you overall successful trader? Yes, of course. I'm definitely very successful. I think so. Unless you think otherwise. I think I am. Yeah. I think about 20 to 40,000 every month through the PROPFIRM trading, right? And those are purely my my payouts. So I think I'm pretty successful, unless you tell me I'm not. The bounce is crazy. Yeah, it is crazy, that bounce. We're back into the VWAP. I hope that person who said he's targeting 400, I hope he's surviving this battle. I'm not like, I'm not that big trader. I'm just I'm not one of those traders taking 100K, half a mil or 1 million in, a single time. I'm not like that. I'm just trying to be consistently, I'm just trying to be consistent, right? That's all I'm trying to do. Consistently taking, $20,000 to $40,000 a month, and I'll be happy with that. Yeah. And that's me. And you guys know I trade a lot of my trades are with micros too. So there's only so much you can also grab when you're trading micro contracts, right? And I try my level best to stick to 6 to 12, maybe at most 20 micros, but I do a lot less aggressive trades now than I used to. I don't know if you guys were there with me throughout this process, but sometimes I used to go like 50, 60 micros on my funded accounts during Globex ASIA. I don't do that anymore as much. Was looking to load some accounts in Nepali. There's no deals for Black Friday right now. There is. The Legend is actually pretty good. The Legends, the 25Ks are like $40 or something. The 50Ks are like $60 or $80. Sorry, $80 on 50Ks. But the one that I really like is the 150Ks, which is 127 with no activation. And you got a lot of drawdown. That's $4,500 drawdown with no DLL. That's good, I think. A digital mix. You seem like you are. Oh, okay. Thanks, man. How many accounts do you blow per payouts? It depends, but to give you a little perspective on how much I spend, maybe I can certainly tell you. Maybe on an average, I spend about 25 to 5, maybe 25 to 5, 25 to 5,000. Depends on what month, depends on what promo month as well, right? If you got some really crazy hot deals, then I end up loading in instead of waiting for the following month just because it's over my budget. I don't do that. He's in 4 mini and he entered at 480. Oh really? Yeah, I mean That's well, you'd be a lot more successful if you did not have to react to chat, probably. It's that's maybe true and maybe not true. Nobody knows. Maybe I'm successful because I'm reacting to chat more often. Maybe nobody knows, right? More often than not, yes, it's kind of harder if you keep reacting to chat, and on top of that, if you you know, if you get trolled, then you may start to get some emotional toll too. But I'm kind of getting better at those as well myself, so I'm not really too overly concerned. I do my thing at the end of the day, so you don't see that. Not bad with an average of 30k. Yeah, my average is about 30k, right? I would say about 20 to 40k, so give or take. Yeah, I mean, lately in the last few months, it's not been anything less than 25k, right? So last month it was 25. This month looks like I may be getting close to 35k. And then December, we'll see. In December, I may be targeting 35 to 30k maybe at most, and that's it. You know, I mean, keep in mind, guys, $30,000 in a given month on an average. Let's just say if an average is 30k, at the end of the year, you're like sitting at over $300,000. That's not small for an individual day trader, right? That's not a small amount for an individual day trader, right? I'm definitely very content by doing that. So the thing is, part of my reason for having lower lower spending is because I don't go straight to funded as much as I know a lot of other traders does. I don't really get into a lot of straight to funded, and quite honestly, my one and only account that I ever had straight to funded was Tick Trader, and that's it. One account, and that's it. In this last 16 months, I only had one straight to funded account that I loaded in, and that was it. You guys know I'm not a big fan of direct to funded accounts, and I may be wrong, but for now, I'm just not a fan. I just don't like. First of all, your spending power on those accounts are pretty high, so your risk reward is not there for me, right? And also, if you can't prove yourself through the eval process, then there's no point in going straight to funded too, right? So that's what it is. Do you like trading live accounts? Why and why not? I trade my personal live accounts, but not on a PROPFIRM space. But I trade my live accounts with my equities, right? Yeah, and I don't reset any funded accounts, by the way. You guys know there's a lot of tons and tons of firms coming up with reset funded accounts. I've never resetted any accounts, the funded accounts. Never done that ever in my lifetime. With full disclosure and transparency, I've never done any of the resets. Something that I'm kind of proud of, to be honest with you. I've not resetted any Top Step funded accounts. I've not resetted any single Take Profit Trader funded accounts. Never ever done that before. I've never done that. Never. So that's just you know, really nice to see. There's certain rules that I do not want to break, and that's one of them right now is direct to funded accounts, and no resetting any of the funded accounts. These two are kind of like my hard rule that I've set in place for now. Things can change down the road, right? Depending on you know, what kind of a payouts I get on a monthly basis. But if somebody's getting like $100,000 payout on a month, then I think it's okay to you know, reset the funded accounts. But for me, a guy getting about 20k to 30k to 40k payouts, you know, when you start to reset funded accounts, it gets pretty costly, right? It gets pretty costly, right? Pretty badly. Imagine if you reset 10 funded accounts on your Take Profit Trader, man. That's like over, depending on what account size, but that could easily get you to over $8,000 without you even knowing. So it's pretty hard. You have gotten Apex on one day, past 6 in a row, but did not pay out on any. Yeah, man, Hoover, I'll be honest, man, I got denied. Out of 10 payout requests that I made in the last 1 month, actually not 1 month, in 2 weeks, I think I got denied 6 to 7 times, man. The only my payout approval rate with Apex right now at this point in the last 3 weeks is probably sitting at 20 to 30% only. So out of 10 requests that I make, I only get approved like twice. All right, guys, we are getting a breakout in this Bitcoin, guys. We have a little, I don't know if this is a problem, but this is a pretty aggressive bounce that we are getting, guys, in the Bitcoin. Oh man, guys, what is up? Why am I not feeling very good about this bounce in the Bitcoin? That's weird. I don't know. What is this, guys? You know, there's definitely that. Well, the NQ usually kind of follow the Bitcoin's move. They kind of lag, right? But yes, they do kind of follow, but they kind of lag. Yeah, you never had denied from Apex. Oh man, Joey, man, that's super duper. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm doing something not right, right? And that's kind of putting flags to my payout approvals, and I get that. So I'm just gonna have to get better at taking it a little slow and looking for those base hits and look for that. I've got quite a lot of accounts now with Apex. I've got a lot of profits. All I really have to do is trade for $50. But yeah, I think you just have to follow the rules, to be honest. Yeah. Wow, look at this Bitcoin getting a bounce, guys. We literally bounced 800 points off that low. Yeah, I mean, I am definitely a little disappointed with the approval rate with Apex, but again, my account's not gonna go anywhere. I'm building those accounts buffer, I'm building those profits, so all I really have to do is just go with the base hits, you know, $50 to $100 every day, and look for you know, the big payouts. I think December is gonna be a month where I'm gonna take a lot of payouts with Apex, because I've got a lot of accounts. I'm building those buffer, right? So I think I have a good chance of a bigger payout with Apex, number one. And then we'll look to see. Somebody mentioned Top Step's coming up with some big deal too. I don't know. They've been keep saying they're coming up with something. I have no idea what it is, and never really heard anything about it. So. By the way, thank you guys for being here with us every day, guys. Now it's kind of getting late to the day. The market's really not doing anything. The NQ especially is not doing anything, guys. We are just chopping in this range for the longest time ever, while the Bitcoin's trying to get a bounce. So Bitcoin looking way better. We'll see if the Bitcoin actually end up holding until tomorrow. It's gonna get pretty interesting, guys. Pretty interesting. Anyways, guys, I think this is it from my end today. I'm gonna have to have some rest here. Thank you guys for being here today. Don't forget, guys, I go live every day during the Globex Asia, and I go live during New York 3 times a week. So love to see you guys every day. Thank you once again for being here today, tonight. Congrats to the winner as well. Don't forget to DM me once the streaming is over. Everybody have a great rest of the night. We'll see you guys back tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Love you guys. All the very best in your trading journey. And good luck tomorrow as well. Do not overtrade. Anyways, guys, we'll see you guys back tomorrow. Thank you, everybody. God bless you and your family once again. Take care. Thank you and peace. Bye-bye.